The largest ship in the world went to sea from Southampton Harbour on the 10th of April 1912. People spoke of the 10th of April as a great day in the history of shipping, and as they said this, they gave utterance to a truth more awful than could be conceived by living man. It was a great day also in the history of Southampton, for many fathers of families had found employment on the Titanic, and many women's faces were lightened because the shadow of need and poverty had been banished from their homes. It was a day that no one who stood upon the quayside will ever forget. We who saw it saw a sight that will be unforgettable until the day we died. We saw the start of the mightiest vessel in the world upon her solitary and uncompleted voyage. She was named Titanic, and she had been Titanic in her sorrow. We saw her, the mightiest, finest product of human brains in the matter of ships to sail the sea, a gigantic vessel that realised in her being a floating city of treasured glories, riches and luxury, as she first ploughed the grey fields of the ocean, and her displacement of water, the foam and the rush of her passage, who was so tremendous that the stern ropes of another mighty liner parted, and the New York, but for the ready aid of holding tugs, would have swung out aimlessly into the fairway. These are the opening words of the Daily Graphic in Memoriam number paper from April 20th, 1912. On the day it would have cost the reader a single penny. Many tides have come and gone since that fateful night in the spring of 1912, and yet, over 100 years later, these words still ring true with the same awe and sense of tragedy that they did then. The entire paper serves not only as a tribute, but as an obituary, one for not just the loss of over 1,500 lives, but one for the great ship herself. I've been a Titanic enthusiast for as long as I could remember, reading any book or article that told the story of her and her people, as well as the troubled journey of Rob Ballard and his team on finding her 73 years later. This paper, which is a replica that I purchased several years ago, along with a collection of other replica Titanic documents, including several letters and documents from the few days of her journey. My goal on this channel is to share these documents with you guys, and in the future, expand into other Titanic-related topics, including testimony from survivors and stories from the Titanic. Now, I'm not a professional historian, and I'm doing this for fun and for the love of the Titanic, but I'm dedicated to making sure that I present no incorrect or misleading information on the subject. I am, however, going to be reading words that were written in the days and weeks after the sinking of the Titanic, so there is little consensus and definitely no clear conclusion like we have today. All of these documents are reproduced with the permissions of the various archives to which they are a part. This is just an introduction to what I hope in the future will be more content and videos that are being watched and enjoyed by other Titanic enthusiasts. Please like, comment and subscribe if you like the video and if you want me to post any more.